So right here we have an old digital alarm clock, and I'm going to take it apart. So once cracking it open, you can see these two halves, this back side with all of the side features, controlling the side features, and this front panel, which is for the display. So now I separated this ribbon cable that was connected right here, and now you can see the two halves are separated. So now I'm gonna go try and exploit this one. So I took out some more screws, and now you can see the LED screen right here, which is pretty cool. And it's mounted onto the circuit board. And also, all these functions, these buttons up here, if you click them, they have these pins down here, and those pins press on these styrofoam or in these sponge pieces, and what happens is it sends a signal. If I were to take this off, it would send an electrical signal through one of these, and it would go through this mounted circuit board to perform any of these desired functions. So going on to this mounted circuit board, you can see these rows of resistors in parallel. Each one is numbered off, R117, R116 resistor. Then you have this right here, which is a diode, or a capacitor, sorry. So this capacitor, oh, it looks like, sorry, it's not in focus. And these are also capacitors. These are smaller in farads. This is a more bigger capacitor. Capacitors, they just store electrical current or electrical energy. This right here seems to be, I'm not really sure what that is, but you can actually learn how to read these pretty easily. C stands for capacitor, R stands for resistor, D stands for diode, and you can also see here, it gives you the specs of the circuit board. So 5 volts, I can't really read it that well because it's kind of blocked off, but these connecting cables are the most important because they connect different circuits to each other. Like this one here, I'm not sure what this one does, but it looks like it has a capacitor. This one right here also connects to the screen, and the buttons, these connect to the buttons. These perform the functions for the buttons, and yeah, it's pretty much this have done. These are just electrical pins that support the screen, that are compatible with the screen, and that's that have done. Now onto this one. Okay, now on this side, I'm just going to be cutting these wires since it'll make it easier to separate. Always use safety precautions, but that is not the case today. Okay, so now that those have been safely cut, we can start looking at this mounted circuit board. Definitely don't want to see any more. Yeah, it's completely moldy. It's completely gone through it, but I should be using gloves, but right now I'm not. So let's just go left to right. Starting with this side, these are moldy capacitors right here, here, and here in series, I believe. Then we have these little spring things are actually called inductors. These these take in magnetic currents and store magnetic currents and discharge them. Capacitors take electrical currents and discharge them. You can see more capacitors here. I'm not sure what these are. No, sorry, I'm not sure what these are. There's like yellow, red, orange. I'm not sure what those do. You can see more resistors here. You can see some capacitors here, and looks to be a battery. And this thing, which seems to be a big inductor. It has many coils, and that looks to be leading into this. Oh, you know what? This might be the amplifier right here. And then looking at the back, this back module here, you can see this is the larger battery. This is a 0.5 watt, 8 ohm. What is that? Oh, this is the amplifier. This is what produces sound. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing on the back. Some stuff on the inside. Yeah, that is a complete digital alarm clock taken apart.